rescue of U.S. embassy personnel from Sudan amid fierce fighting between two factions of the country's military. Conditions rapidly getting worse, food and fuel getting hard to find. It's a horrific turn for the capital city of Africa's third largest country, and what happens next could have global implications. Deborah Patta is following all of it for us from West Africa.
Good morning. As the Sudanese army and a rival paramilitary group were battling it out for power in the country's capital, the U.S. was drawing up a daring plan to rescue its embassy staff caught in the crossfire. This is what Khartoum has looked like for more than a week. Gunshots ringing out in residential areas, fighter jets thundering across apartment blocks, and an international airport engulfed in flames. Despite the declaration of a ceasefire over the weekend, there was no guarantee it would hold. It was into this perilous conflict that U.S. Special Forces were getting ready to execute their dangerous mission, departing from here, Camp Lemonnier, the American military base in the Horn of Africa's strategic nation of Djibouti, flying 1,600 miles to Khartoum and back to rescue their diplomats. On Saturday, Chinook helicopters took off from Lemonnier, refueling in Ethiopia, landing in the Sudanese capital late that night. It took less than an hour to airlift just under 100 people from the U.S. compound before they headed back via Ethiopia to Djibouti. The staff were then flown to Ramstein in Germany. U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken no doubt breathing a sigh of relief as he monitored their progress. For the people of this country caught up in the violence, there is no quick escape. Bitter rivals Generals Burhan and Hamdan have turned Khartoum, a city of over 6 million people, into a personal battle zone, triggering a humanitarian crisis and raising the spectre of a prolonged and deadly civil war. There are still hundreds of private American citizens inside Sudan asking for help. The U.S. has said while it is committed to assisting them, it is currently not safe for a coordinated evacuation. Gail?